3.
Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. And I've got my special guest here, Chili Dog Mike. Chili Dog Mike, what are we doing tonight, buddy?
Well, man, I tell you what, we got some very, very good.
I don't see anything.
Oh, pow.
What the hell is that?
I'll tell you what we're going to
I
do
can't see. Oh.
is some good old mellow corn.
Mellow
I've
corn.
been waiting a while for this.
That's a cool looking label, isn't it?
It is. I like the yellow.
That's old
It
school.
really, like the yellow really pops out.
So, Mellow corn, Heaven Hill.
It is Heaven Hill, yeah. And to my knowledge, not only is it Heaven Hill, but it is the only bottled and bond 100% straight corn whiskey.
So it says Kentucky Straight Corn Whiskey.
And it's definitely the only time I've had, the only one I've had of that at all.
100 proof, Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, right
known
here.
as Louisville.
Yep.
It's not very well known in a lot of places. It's only available here in Kentucky. Bottled in bond. Now, here's the amazing thing. So, bottled in bonds is like some really strict rules.
Yep.
That you have to go by.
Government regulated, absolutely.
It has to be in glass, has to be aged at least 4 years, the government regulated warehouse, and on and on and on. And so, of course you think it's going to be expensive, right? I mean, it's bottled in bond. It's very strict, and it's got to be 100 proof and aged 4 years. How much is this, Mike? Tell me.
All of those that you just mentioned, and on top of it, like I said, this is from Heaven Hill, and it's it's a bottled in bond, just like you said, and it's 100% corn mash bill. With all that being said, it's coming in at $11.99. That's $11.99.
That's incredible. Now,
and that's
Heaven Hill,
retail, yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
What are we going to do with it?
Let's see if we're going to
I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do what we do best, which is get in on it.
Get in on it. The side pour.
Here we go.
I'm going to stop, Mikey.
Stop.
That's a big pour.
That's all right. That's what we do. Big guys, big pours.
What the hell? All right, it's 100 proof. Now, what I'm going to do? Let's take that first. Well, let's take a nice. Well, here it is.
Hey, I'm just here for a good time. So you tell me what we're doing.
Well, anyway, look at it. I want the people to see the color. And of course, 4 years in the old. Now, this doesn't have to be a new barrel because it's not bourbon, but it's been 4 years in some kind of barrel. Now, bourbon would have to be a new charred oak.
Yeah, New American Charred Oak.
So let's give it a smell, Mike. You know it's going to be sweet. Think of cornbread. No rye, no wheat, no nothing.
No, don't get me
just
started.
corn, no barley.
Don't get me started on cornbread.
How's there no barley in here? Is it?
Dude, this is. I mean, this is. This is foreign to me, man. 100% corn mash bill. I mean, we're very familiar with the corn taste because most of the bourbons, all the bourbons, but most of the whiskeys that we try have to be at least 51% corn. So
that's
it's,
right.
But 100%.
100%. Now, Mikey, we're going to do a little trick today.
Right.
When we take our first sip, let's hold it in our mouth, kind of, swish it around, hold it for about 10 seconds, and let's numb our pain receptors so the next couple sips we get the pure flavor. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you do high proof spirits from now on.
I tell you what, if you're saying it, it's true.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, what people tell you is you've acclimated yourself. What you really did was you've numbed your pain receptors, which has left our taste buds wide open. So the next couple sips is when we're really going to judge it. I'm not even thinking about the flavor right now. I don't care. I'm going to do it on the next couple. Then I'm going to start thinking about the flavor.
Man, you really got this down to a science. I love it.
Now, let's enjoy this. This is $11.99, Heaven Hill.
$11.99
for Kentucky, and we're Kentuckians. So let's cheer to being Kentuckians because it's a hell of a place to be. I'll tell you what. I wasn't born here, but damn it, I've adopted this.
John,
place.
hey, just out of curiosity, real quick, where were you born?
New Jersey.
I don't know. New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I'm in a much better place now. I love New Jersey. It was my home, but Kentucky is the land of the free, home of the brave.
Home of the bourbon.
And home of the bourbon. You know what?
Muhammad Ali, Kentucky Derby. We're here for it all, baby.
Louisville Slugger, and on and on and on. Bourbon. 95% of the bourbon in the world, where bourbon has to be made in the USA, and 95% of it is made right here in Kentucky, and there's a damn good reason for it.
95%.
Mm-hmm. Now we can taste. See how much smoother that is now?
Mm-hmm.
No burn, no nothing. And now we're getting that pure.
You know
corn.
what, John? That really works. I dig
know,
that.
John.
I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm
It's a
glad
little
you told
trick
me
we
that.
got here, folks. You're welcome.
I'm just kind of sitting back here and enjoying the taste, especially a taste profile that's coming from, again, a under $12 bourbon.
That's
Whiskey. I apologize, whiskey. But $12, $11.99, and that's retail. That's picking it up at a big box chain retail store. That's not, that's not us getting it for a friend or anything like that. That's literally going to a big box liquor chain and being able to pick it up off the shelf for $11.99.
And here's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a lot of butter, like buttered popcorn on this.
Butter popcorn. I like
I mean,
that.
it is so
I like
buttery. I'm getting the wood, so I can taste the oak. This didn't have to be in new oak barrels,
that. Right.
but apparently the barrels are kicking back some wood because I can taste it. And of course, with wood comes a buttery, oaky.
Well, I'm about to blow your mind right now because I've got a taste note that is.
What?
You ready for it?
Can't be wrong, man.
I taste corn.
Yeah, popcorn. I taste buttered popcorn. I taste.
Butter popcorn is definitely you hit the nail on the head on that one. I'm getting some faint butterscotch.
Oh yeah, butterscotch.
A little bit of that in there. And the corn, let me tell you, for something that's called obviously mellow corn, and we've talked about it already, the 100% corn mash bill. For something that is that high in corn, it's not overpowering. Like, it's not, just corn tasting. It's got a lot of stuff going on.
So, I guess, would you, so it's got enough flavor to pop through, right? We're tasting it. We can taste the oak, we can taste the butter, we can taste the popcorn, we can taste the butterscotch. How would this go mix? Would you mix it with that?
I'll tell you what, this has got a lot of flavor, and for the price, here's the thing about mixing. I've got a lot of friends that'll come over. We'll have some good nights.
Right.
Some friends, a lot of friends, they like cocktails, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's some good cocktails out there. You got some whiskey sours, stuff like that, Manhattans. I always like to use the bourbons that don't cost that much,
Right, of course.
for mixing, and with the flavor that's going on here, I feel like this is kind of a rarity where I would be 100% okay serving it on rocks or neat as we're tasting it, but I would also be 100% okay with serving it in a cocktail. It really
$11.99. We don't care if someone pours that
100%
over ice.
Because again, I'm just going to go back to a store and buy it for $11.99.
Now, would this go better? I don't know if this would go with like Coke, vanilla Coke, cherry Coke. Would it go better with the 7-Up type
I
stuff?
really think whiskey ginger or whiskey sour.
Ginger
and
might be good.
7-Up's good. I think.
No, ginger, you know why?
Yeah.
Because the sweetness of this with the spicy ginger,
Yeah.
I bet this would be a home run.
100%.
This would be like some kind of mule.
We'll have to do that.
Actually, I wish we had a ginger.
We'll have to
or an
do
L8. How about an L8?
100%.
Oh, L8, another Kentucky. Oh,
What if we
Winchester.
did a review in the near future of some of these cheaper whiskeys with different cocktails? Maybe
Yeah,
we
that's
have
right.
maybe we have a 7-Up, maybe we have a
Yeah.
ginger beer, maybe we have a sour.
And what the beauty is of this is something that we're talking about mixing. But you can drink this by itself. This isn't a mixer because it's bad. This is a mixer because it's inexpensive, but yet it's good enough and strong enough to hold up in something else. This makes this very unique. So if we rate this, and we're going to rate this, say, on a scale of 1 to 10, price. I mean, I would love to do this, I guess, blind, because I know what it is. I know how inexpensive it is. And I don't want that to cloud my mind. For me, with the flavor, and when you add the price to it, I hate to. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. I can't give it a 10 only because I probably will never give anything a 10. I don't know, just because 10 seems
I'm gonna
crazy.
slide in there.
It might be a 9. I mean, it's $11.99.
$11.99. And if you have a party on a whim, I got a party tonight, didn't know about it, don't have time to prep. You're gonna go to the store, you're gonna spend money on buying a bourbon for people to sip, and you're gonna spend money on buying a bourbon for people to mix in their cocktails. Well, this does it both. honestly, if you really wanted
Get a
to,
jug
you could
each.
walk out the door and just grab it by itself. And you know, you can serve it to the people that want it neat. You can serve it to the people that want it on the rocks. You can serve it to the people that want a whiskey sour. And they also have it in a. I saw it at the store when we went and grabbed this. I saw that they had a big version of it. They had a 1.75.
I was just gonna say that's what you want for a party.
And I
You
think
have
if I
that,
remember
everybody's
right,
happy.
maybe you can. Do you
It's
remember?
good
I
luck.
think I remember the 175 only being like $19.99.
Oh, well, it's $11.99. That's crazy, man.
So you can get I mean, we're
100 proof.
and I tell you what, I'm gonna slide in. I'm gonna slide in there with a 7.5,
All right. So
and that's only because I don't want to be exactly what you have.
right.
So
It's so
There you
if
have
you do a
it.
7.5, and if I did it, this is a good 9. This is a well, I didn't. This is a good 8. This is a solid with both of our numbers. Solid 8, maybe an 8.25, something to do the math. So that's a solid bang, man. You know?
let me break it down real quick on ending notes. So if we're talking about quality of the taste, just straight out of the gate, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7.5. I'm really pleased with what I've got. If we're talking about strictly price point, what you have in the bottle for the lowest price, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9.
And I'm giving it a 9
There you go.
when you combine everything. So it's a solid 9.
Hey,
That's
I'm
huge.
happy with it. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. This was a good.
Mellow corn. If you can find it, you tell us what you think.